Hello?
Hey, Diana, it's Kelly. I wanted to check in and see how you were doing.
Oh, I'm doing okay.
Are you sure?
Well, actually, I'm just super sad. I'm missing my friends. I'm missing my peeps.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, I did get some new friends. Hey, George. Well, how's it going, Susie? I'm pretty good.
Who are we talking about? You're supposed to be 6 feet away from everybody and social distancing.
Well, but they're new friends and they're really sweet and they're kind of fluffy, but sometimes I get really mad at them and I just want to bite their heads off. But don't worry, I won't do that to you, George.
Are you okay, Diana?
They're my new friends. They're my peeps.
Wait, are you talking about marshmallows?
I know they're not real, but I just really miss my real friends.
Oh, Diana, I'm sorry to hear that, but you don't have to be sad. Easter is a happy time and we get to celebrate all that Jesus has done for us. And we have so much to tell the kids how to be joyful and thankful during this time.
But I'm too sad.
Diana, get off that couch.
No way.
Diana, I mean it. Get off that couch.
Nope, 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 nope.
Hi everyone and happy Easter. I'm Lauren.
And I'm Jordan, and we are so pumped for what's about to happen. Before we get started, there's only one thing that you need to know. Easter Jam is for everybody in your house.
That means if you're a teenager, this is for you. You two college students, and if you're a younger kid, get ready. We're about to have some serious fun.
Preteens, we need you to take the lead on this one. Adults, just buckle up. This is Easter like you've never done it before. No matter who you are, we want you to know that Easter Jam is for you. The only way to not have fun is to not participate.
So make sure you look around while you're watching and see how many hidden peeps you can find. So is everybody ready? Anybody missing? Well, if so, hit the pause button and get them now. We're getting started in 3, 2, 1.
Into the unknown. Quick, let's play some charades.
Have you seen thou father?
Oh yeah, here he is. I want to thank my publicist, all my little peep fans out there.
Hey friends, it's time for e-letters. Let's see who wrote to us today. One of my friends came with me. So today, I actually have a letter from my friend Noelle. She asks, does Jesus like to play games? I think Jesus really likes to play games. When he was a kiddo, he was in the temple and his parents couldn't find him. It's kind of like he was playing hide and seek. And his disciples, they had a relay race to the empty tomb to see on Easter morning. Let's play a game right now.
Okay, hear me out on this. There are only two kinds of people in the world. People who love these things, and people like me. I just don't get it. I don't understand how you can eat something like this. It's so grainy.
Well, let's see how your family feels. Show me a thumbs up if you love to eat these things, and show me a thumbs down if you don't. Okay. There's lots of different opinions out there, and no matter how you feel about eating peeps, you're going to love this game.
Yeah. Your family is about to face off in one of the greatest peep jousting showdowns of all time. We're gonna explain how it works, and then we'll tell you when to start.
So first, you're gonna divide the room into 2 teams. Next, take 2 peeps, thank you, and assign them to a team. And if you don't have any peeps, no worries. Big marshmallows will work just as well. So Team A gets Peep A, and Team B gets Peep B. You can come up with cooler names like Lord Sugarcoat or Sir Sprinkles. Well, you get the idea. So you can also use a marker or a Sharpie, and you can draw some, really cool things and give them some personality. Maybe a mustache on your peep, or give them some mean eyebrows, or a fancy outfit. Let your creative juices flow.
Nice. Next, you'll need to prepare your peeps for battle. Stick a toothpick in each peep to prepare them. Think of the toothpick as a joust, or a lightsaber, or even a sword. It just depends on how serious your family is about this competition. Make sure that the toothpick is facing forward toward the other peep.
That's right. Then place the two combatants on a plate that is safe to put into the microwave. No social distancing necessary. You want the peeps to be close together and facing each other. So finally, it's time for the big event. Gather around and put the plate in the microwave, setting the timer to 45 seconds. Now, you won't let it go that long, and in fact, don't let it go that long, but then you're gonna press start. Watch at a safe distance until you see the peeps start to drop their toothpick sabers and the one touches the other. Now, the toothpick that touches the other peep first wins.
Hey, as soon as that happens, you're gonna wanna stop the microwave. Trust me on this, families. Okay, it's time to settle this thing. We want you to cheer on our peeps. Are you Team Blue and rooting for Lord Sugarcoat? Or are you Team Pink and Sir Sprinkles? Go ahead and lock in your vote now. Ready, set, microwave.
Sir Sprinkles for the win. All right, it's your turn to try it. Don't forget to snap a pic of that photo finish. It's go time. Press pause now if you want to try it at home, and we'll wait here.
How did it go? Who won? I want pictures. Post your photos with the hashtag EasterJam2020.
I have to admit, that was more fun than I thought it was gonna be. All right, are you ready for another game? For this one, you need a laundry basket and socks. Lots of socks. Clean or dirty, doesn't matter as long as they have a match. So if you need to, go grab those things now. Press pause and then we'll explain the rest.
Got your basket and socks? Great. Now, choose 2 people to play. You'll also need 2 people to help keep score.
All right, to get started, you're gonna dump all those socks on one side of the room. Don't worry, we're gonna find the matches pretty soon. Then we're gonna take the basket and we're gonna put it on the other side. When I say go, players are gonna grab a sock, then they're gonna dig through the pile to find the matching sock. Then you're gonna roll them together the best that you can to make, the shape of a ball or an Easter egg. And then you're gonna toss them like this and across the room into the laundry Easter basket.
The player with the most sock eggs in the basket at the end of the timer wins. If you don't have a scorekeeper to help you count, you'll have to keep up with that number on your own. That means that everybody's on the honor system, all right? Parents, I'm looking at you.
That's right. Okay, if needed, press pause now to get everything and everyone prepared to go. Are you in position? Well, we'll wait here. Everybody ready? Great. We're putting a 1-minute timer on the clock. This Easter egg throwdown is happening in 3, 2, 1, go!
Easter, a time for fake grass, plastic eggs, these things, chocolate bunnies, and people dressed as bunnies. And then there are the weird parts of Easter, like fake grass, plastic eggs, these things, chocolate bunnies, and people dressed as bunnies, which is interesting. But what does all this stuff have to do with Easter? And if this holiday is about more than candy and wearing uncomfortable clothes to church and lunch with your relatives, what makes Easter happy?
Now, wasn't that fun? You know, we may be celebrating Easter a little bit differently, but that's okay. We can still be happy. You know, Easter isn't just about peep jousting or baskets or even chocolate eggs. Those things are awesome, but it's about something that's way better. You know, thousands of years ago, the world's most powerful story was told. But yet, it's really simple. So simple, it can be told with laundry.
In the beginning, God created everything. He formed people in His very own image. But then, we turned away from God. Sin entered the world, like a dark stain. Still, God loved us so deeply that He made a plan to rescue us. At just the right moment, God sent His very own Son, Jesus, to live among us. Jesus healed hearts and minds and bodies. Thousands gathered to hear Him teach. Instead of giving lots of new rules, Jesus turned things upside down by making it simple. Love God, love others. After 3 years of traveling and teaching, Jesus and His disciples entered Jerusalem to celebrate the Passover feast. Huge crowds gathered to welcome Him. But while the crowds cheered for Jesus, the religious leaders made plans to arrest Him. He was turning their world upside down, and they wanted Him gone. As Jesus celebrated the Passover meal with His friends, He told them that He would be leaving, but would return. His friends didn't understand. That night, one of Jesus' followers, Judas, led soldiers to arrest Him. The religious leaders gave Jesus a fake trial and then sent Him to Pilate, the Roman governor, who could have Him killed. Pilate found Jesus had broken no law and tried to release Him. But a mob called for Jesus to be killed. Pilate gave in and handed Jesus over to the Roman soldiers. Jesus was forced to carry the heavy beams of His own wooden cross. On a hill called Golgotha, the soldiers nailed Jesus' hands and feet to the rough wood. The soldiers and people who passed by laughed and mocked Him. But from the cross, Jesus asked God to forgive them. Finally, Jesus called out, "It is finished." Then He died. The earth shook. Rocks split open. Even the soldiers cried, "Surely He was the Son of God." One of Jesus' followers took His body and placed it in a tomb cut from the rock. A huge stone blocked the entrance. Jesus' friends were devastated. They had believed that Jesus was the one God promised, the one who would rescue them, but now He was gone. Their whole world had turned upside down. Jesus' friends stayed hidden in fear for 3 days. But early Sunday morning, Mary Magdalene, a close friend of Jesus, hurried to the tomb. She planned to anoint Jesus' body with special spices. As Mary neared the tomb, she saw the stone had been rolled away. The tomb was empty. Mary turned to see a man standing near. She didn't recognize him until he said, "Mary." It was Jesus, alive. Jesus told her, "Do not hold on to me. I have not yet ascended to the Father. Instead, go to those who believe in me. Jesus, God's Son, became like us to lay down his life. Through God's power, he defeated death for all of us, and sin was washed away. One day, he's promised to return, so we can live with him forever.
Wow. I hear that story every Easter, and it always amazes me. I mean, God sent Jesus to the world to remind me that he is greater than anything that can go wrong in my world. The simple fact that Jesus came back to life is proof to me that I can face anything bad that happens. I like to think about it this way. I can because Jesus is alive.
Yeah. I can keep loving because Jesus is alive.
I can be brave because Jesus is alive.
I can have hope because Jesus is alive. Here's an idea. Take a few minutes to add to this list of things you can do because Jesus is alive. Answer this question as a family. How would you fill in the blank, I can blank because Jesus is alive? Pause the video while you discuss, and then when you're finished, meet us back here.
Awesome. I love conversations like these because remembering what God has done in the past helps me to trust him with what's going on in my life right now. I hope that's true for you too.
You know, one of my favorite things is getting to share the good news of Jesus with your kids every Sunday. And parents, this is a great opportunity for you to take that next step with your kids and have that conversation about what it means to say yes to Jesus. Now, I know that might be hard and you may not know where to start or what to say, so we have a parent conversation guide for talking to your kids about salvation. You can find that guide in our eKids Facebook page if you head over back there to the comment section.
Well, I hope that you have the rest of the day making happy memories with your family. To get you started, here's one last challenge. For this one, you'll need to decide who the technology genius is in your house. Maybe it's a step-parent or an aunt or even an 8th grader. Either way, decide who that person is right now. You got it? Okay, awesome.
All right, so as soon as this video is over, I want you to go outside and take a family Easter photo. You can be all dressed up or in your PJs. I mean, you know, it can be totally normal with smiling faces, or you can put one of those weird bunny filters on. You know, everyone turns into a rabbit. Whatever you do, no matter how you do it, take a family photo and make it awesome. And then share it to social media. Remember to use the hashtag EasterJam2020, and we can see your family's Easter style.
Nice. Well, maybe now more than ever, this is a time to celebrate and remember God's faithfulness and the hope that he gives us in Jesus. After all, that's what makes Easter so
happy.